This is some of the aftermath left by Hurricane Michael as crops, trees, and buildings were blown over by more than 100-mile-an-hour wind. One of the crops most affected was cotton, as this year's bumper yield was wiped away in a matter of hours. And the timing of the storm couldn't have been any worse.
Well, there's never a good time for a hurricane to arrive on your doorstep, but of all times for it to show up here on the very beginning edge of what was going to be a banner harvest season for us in the state of Georgia was particularly tough.
Year in and year out, Georgia is the nation's top producer of pecans, and it was expected to be more of the same this year, with a harvest predicted to exceed 110 million pounds. Not anymore.
Our poundage is going to be really affected.
The news stories, TV, local TV, do a pretty good job of covering sort of the social and family at the home impact. But in terms of an industry, and particularly agriculture in those counties, the way to connect that and get that information was really left up to extension.
I talked to them before the rain, and we ended up making a spray on some peanuts to try to keep them. One more fungicide spray, and we called and asked what would they recommend, because I knew those peanuts were due to dig, but we knew the storm was coming. We asked them those kind of questions all the time.
So we really used agents and commodity-based specialists to gather the field numbers, both estimates and some that we had more precise measures in. We made sure when we put these numbers out that they were going to be on the conservative side, and there would be numbers that we could stand behind as an agency. And as we put together a 2-page document, the real goal was to have us all on one page together with the same set of numbers, because it was really important that we were all on the same page. The other impact to make the public aware of was, what does it look like? There's one thing to say the pecan industry lost so many $1 million. It's another thing to look at a 50-year-old pecan orchard and 90% of the trees are horizontal on the ground.
And it'll take us, leaning on people in extension like Dr. Wells and the local extension agents around here to help us look at that and make sure that we're not making emotional decisions out here, because this is still a business. Even though it is a family farm, it has to be treated like a business entity.
So as we looked at trying to share our story and tell the story of the impact, it's a combination. It's a combination of numbers, it's a combination of the visual impacts, and also the stories and the impact on people. And so as we package things together, that was really our goal, is to convey and touch on all three of those topics.